Okay, when assembling this gutter, do yourself a favor, and the screws you use, if they have any of these down there at the store, do yourself a favor. I don't recommend these. I recommend finding screws like this instead. This is the screw you ought to be using. It'll save you a lot of headaches. It'll make for a nice project. Things will go well. With these other ones, unless you got another bunch of clamps and a helper, it'll drive you nuts. Okay, if you're going to install the gutter by yourself, use an uncut downspout. In this case, it's 10 feet on one side to temporarily hold one side, and then put a screw in, which will also be temporary, on the other side. Once you get your temporary screw in on the inside corner on one side opposite of the downspout, you can now come down here and drop the gutter slightly so water will run down it, and set this side with a clip. Once this clip is set, then you can go back, running your clips until you get to your temporary screw, which you can then remove. Okay, once that is done, we'll go ahead and measure. We'll measure what is left, and it's only going to go to this wall. So this one's pretty much almost there, and then we'll put it down. Okay, we want to put your clips into the gutter before you hang it. And this particular style of clips are fairly easy to put on. Hook it under the lip, and then it goes down right here, and then later we'll run a screw through there. So I don't know exactly what code is. I like to space them pretty close together. The gutter itself is hung nice and sturdy, and it can withstand a pretty good load. So it's better to put these on before getting into hang in the gutter, because it gets into trouble. You won't be able to get the clip on there too good with it in place already. Okay, on this side, since the gutter pieces we're using are 10 feet long, we will start with the inside corner piece, and we'll run 10 feet towards the left wall there that you're looking at. Well, then we have a joiner coupling on there already. We'll then finish it out with a capped off piece, measuring and cutting. What you do in a situation if you're by yourself is you put a buddy screw just under the gutter on the right hand side where you want to rest it on that screw, and then get up in the middle, put a screw, and then start fastening your clamps on the inside of the gutter, starting on the left hand wall, and keep it up as high as you can there under the drip edge. You'll then run it down slope by removing the screw on the end, and then removing your buddy screw. Ultimately you get all your clamps. Okay, once the gutters are all installed, you want to go back with an all-purpose gutter sealant. Actually, you want to go back with a gutter sealant or an all-purpose sealant and get the seams. We'll start with this one right here. Well, for everywhere there's a joint or a screw hole or a screw head, we will go ahead and put the sealant on it on the entire job. So that's it. There's a little more to it. If you're going to use gutters that have seams, like 10-foot pieces or 12-foot pieces, it's going to cause you to have a lot more seams that you'll have to seal later. But all in all, it's a do-it-yourself project. It could be a little bit of a headache, but don't be daunted by that. You'll give it a try. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.